Windows is bloated with tracking, junk apps, and AI nobody asked for. If you debloat it by hand after every fresh install, you're losing hours. Sure, there are free debloat tools out there, but most are too basic to matter or straight up packed with malware, and almost none of them actually boost performance. So what if one free tool did all of this for you, all while letting you see exactly what it changes and choose what stays? That's what we're covering today. No custom OS, no paid software. Just a safe open source utility that gets the full job done and puts you in full control. To jump straight to the point, it's called AME Wizard, made by Ameliorated, which is the same team Linus Tech Tips covered a while back, so trust isn't really a question. Thing is, the AME Wizard on its own doesn't do anything. It needs something called a playbook, which is a collection of tweaks that do the work automatically. For example, Ameliorated has their own playbook, and there are other trusted options like Atlas and ReviOS 2, which you may have heard about already. The catch? Well, they're built for a quick debloat and some privacy tweaks and leave gamers behind. So we built our own. It covers almost everything, including a deep debloat, privacy hardening, network tweaks, and gaming optimizations, making it suitable for both gamers and multitaskers. And the best part about it is that it can be applied over your current Windows installation. Now imagine getting a fully optimized Windows in less than 5 minutes without having to do almost anything. Pretty cool, huh? The installation process itself is pretty simple, so let's get into it. First things first, grab the playbook and the AME Wizard from our website. Once you've got both files, I'll walk you through every option. Just a quick heads up, you may be asked to disable Defender if it's active. That's standard AME procedure, so nothing gets blocked. And since it's fully open source, you can double click to open the playbook file with the password Malte and verify everything yourself. And just a quick tip for you guys, apply this over a clean Windows installation with no other tweaks for the best results. Of course that won't be necessary if you recently installed Windows, for as long as you haven't done any changes to it. I'll also link a fresh install guide in the description just in case you need it. Now let's see how the installation process looks. Browser goes first, which is pure preference of course. You can select whichever one you like or choose none if you'd like to keep your current browser. Next are the essentials, which are pretty straightforward, and I would tick all of them unless you actively play Xbox games or use the Microsoft Store. You'll also choose whether to keep or remove the Microsoft Edge browser during this step, which I usually do every time. The Remove Bloatware feature clears out the common pre-installed apps that most people never want on their PC. And of course, if it ends up removing an app you typically use, you can easily restore it from the toolkit later. Moving on to the next page, this one is again down to what you use. At minimum, I would tick Remove AI and the privacy hardening boxes. You can leave power saving alone if you're on a laptop or care about your power bill. Now the part that trips people up, which is security, and it's very important actually. If you only play games on your PC, have no sensitive files, and want the max frames possible, tick all 3 boxes. However, if you play Faceit, Valorant, or Fortnite tournaments, you should leave the security mitigations enabled. Otherwise, it won't let you play until they're back on. All of these can be changed at any time through the toolkit, except for Defender, so keep in mind that once you remove it, you'll need a fresh install to bring it back. Next up, tick the features you don't use like printing, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. This results in fewer processes, which means less overhead and lower memory usage in general. Disabling WebView 2, on the other hand, frees up extra memory, but breaks some apps like Netflix, for example. If you run into any issues, you can restore it from the toolkit later. The next page lets you disable location, which can actually break printing, so do it only if you already disabled printing earlier. The rest is fully optional, and I personally tick all of them. The next 2 pages are all visual, such as dark mode, custom wallpaper, animations, and so on. You can also make your Windows icons, taskbar, and context menu look like Windows 10. So yeah, if you're a fan of that, go get it. On the last customization page, pick your power plan based on your processor. No need to worry about it if you pick the wrong one. You can choose from 20 other community-made power plans in the toolkit later. That's it. Wait for it to finish and you're ready to go. On my machine, it applies in about 4 to 5 minutes, even though yours may vary. If you want to see the gaming gains, here's how it stacks up against a range of other custom OS and playbooks. And if you're thinking, how is this any better than the free tools? What you just saw isn't even close to everything. There are over 1,200 tweaks under the hood, from performance to quality of life, all good for any PC ranging from low-end to high-end. Now, I just wanted to quickly show you how the toolkit looks like and what it allows you to do. I won't waste too much time since I want you to experience it yourself, but in short, you have an alternative of Process Lasso in there, which allows you to set affinities, priorities, and much more gaming-related improvements in general. You can also easily toggle certain features, get shortcuts to the most important parts of Windows, and access more than 20 community-made power plans all in one place. Of course, you can also easily do network adjustments, toggle certain tweaks, or even enable or disable security features on demand. Then you have the Services page, which allows you to re-enable services that were disabled by the playbook, and the Restoration page, which lets you bring back apps that were removed during the installation. And to top it all off, you have a deep uninstaller similar to Revo. Then there's a Downloads page so you can quickly get the most popular apps in a matter of seconds. You can also share your settings with others or import profiles shared by the community. But yeah, if you're wondering why would anyone spend months working on this for free without even a premium tier or a monthly subscription, that's a fair question. And the reason is simply because we'd like to give back to the community. Simply put, without you, there wouldn't be us. You can still support the project by donating on Ko-fi, and if you're a competitive player, we can fully optimize your gaming rig from start to finish for maximum frames and low latency at framesynclabs.com. So yeah, give it a try. A lot of work went into it, and I'd really appreciate your feedback. You can also join our Discord community of over 50,000 people where we share PC optimization tips and useful stuff in general. And that's all, folks. Thanks for watching, and drop any questions below. I'll be in the comments. See you in the next one.